Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I'm back with Nine Inch Nails and the next track, Where Is Everybody, number 15 from the Fragile albums. I've been enjoying just sort of going track by track by track. It's been a lot of fun. I have pulled up the lyrics for this one. There are some lyrics. I probably won't understand them the first time I listen to a song. Sometimes multiple times I don't understand the lyrics, so I need to see them first. But I haven't read through the lyrics yet. I'll do that after we listen, unless I really do understand, in which case I'll just mention what I have to say during the video, but probably I won't. um, all right, really excited to get into this. Check in the description below for a link to Nine Inch Nails channel so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. Definitely want to do that. Also check, there are three ways you can donate to the channel. And or you can use one of those methods to bump up your request and get your request within days rather than months on the regular list. Although I am still adding to it, it's a long wait on that one. Also, don't forget to subscribe here. If you have already, thank you very much for that. Thank you to everyone who shared videos, liked videos, commented, etc. I read all of your messages and I answer as many as I can. I really do appreciate it. Clicking on the notifications can help as well. All right, let's go. Where is everybody? I don't know.
Did you happen to catch it? Did it happen so fast? Or what you thought would always last has passed you by? Is everything speeding up? Or am I slowing down? I'm just spinning around and I don't know why. All the pieces don't fit. Thought I really didn't give a shit. I never wanted to be like you. Before I aspire, I'm really a liar. And I'm running out of things I can do. I'd like to stay, but every day, everything pushes me farther away. If you could show, help me to know how it's supposed to be. Where did it go?
I love Trent's vocals here. Just one moment. I'm actually moving a spider. It's crawling up my wall. All right. Yeah, love his vocals. Love the percussion coming in. The instrumentation is fantastic. I'm picking up quite a few of the lyrics, but I still have a look at them separately. So that I'm not stopping all the time trying to make sense of it. It's almost like he's looking for someone to help him. Maybe that's the where is everybody, even though he's sort of pushing away, he's sort of, I don't know, there's a push pull here, wanting help maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Where did it go?
Wow.
Well, okay, enough. You've had your fun, but come on, there has got to be someone. Has yet become so numb and succumb. And goddamn, I am so tired of pretending, of wishing I was ending when all I'm really doing is trying to hide and keeping it inside.
was going to mention earlier that in some area spots the guitar sounds really kind of gritty, dirty, and so do the vocals. I just love that sound. It's like he's digging deep, looking for somebody, maybe.
Is everybody trying and lying, defying, denying, crying and dying? Where is everybody? Where is everybody?
Not too sure what to say there. The instrumental portion at the end, a couple minutes actually. Um, I was thinking at first, kind of, is it just this constant? Going to have a look at the lyrics. I did pick up quite a few here, but um, it seemed to me that it's a struggle with the on and on and on with all the liars and all that. But it also just sort of seemed like the everyday, everyday, everyday. And so where is everybody? But where? I think where's the solution maybe? And then at the end you got that sort of staticky noise or whatever. It's like you're entering into another realm, or I don't know. There's just a lot going on there. I'm sure there was something intentional, but very interesting anyway. Yeah, I loved the instrumentation throughout. Very gritty, sort of dirty type vocals and guitar work there. Love Trent's uh, the way that he performs at any rate. If you're not staying for the lyrics, don't forget to subscribe here and check in the description to go subscribe to Nine Inch Nails. But I hope you'll stick around for the lyrics. Let's have a look at those now. All right, here we are. Where is Everybody by Nine Inch Nails, songwriter Trent Reznor. Did you happen to catch, or did it happen so fast? What you thought would always last has passed you by. Is everything speeding up, or am I slowing down? So maybe that's what they were doing with the music there. Just spinning around, and I don't know why all the pieces don't fit. Thought I really didn't give a shit. I never wanted to be like you. But for all I aspire, I am really a liar, and I'm running out of things I can do. So that's, I think, the push and pull that I was talking about. So he thought he didn't really give a shit and never wanted to be like you. I don't know whether just like everybody else or something like that. The crowd, I want to be like the crowd. I want to be different. Everyone wants to be different, especially when they're young. I know Trent's not that young now, but he used to be. Uh, but for all I aspire, I am really a liar. So, that's what he's kind of like, I don't really want to be like you, but I kind of do want to be like you, but I don't really want to be like you. Maybe not, but that's what I think too. And everything happens so fast. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure he's noticing that more and more as he gets older. I certainly am. Uh, Things just speed by. I'd like to stay, but every day everything pushes me further away. If you could help me to know how it's supposed to be. So I think, yeah, trying to find your place in the world, trying to find yourself, that so-called self. Um, how do you fit in? How does it work? For some people, it just seems to come naturally, it just seems to be organic and no problem. And for others, it's a battle, it's a fight, it's a struggle. And you never quite feel right. I've given up on it. Not given up on it, that sounds too negative. I've just decided that it is what it is. I am what I am. And I sometimes still sort of try to sort it out a bit, but I don't get nearly as stressed as I used to. It's just, I don't know. I'm still alive and I've succeeded this long, and other people don't see the flaws that I see in myself. So I'll leave it at that. Pleading and needing and bleeding and breeding and feeding, exceeding, where is everybody? So those were the lines that got me thinking that just this mundane, everyday, and you always think there's got to be something more than this. I've got to be missing something. That's the feeling I got. Feeding, exceeding, where is everybody? Trying and lying, defying, denying, crying and dying. Where is everybody? So again, going through life, you're trying, you're sometimes lying, you're defying things, you're denying certain things, you're crying sometimes, and eventually you die. Uh, so where is everybody could also mean where does everyone fit in, as well as where do I fit in, but where do they fit in? If everybody's lying and defying and denying, I don't know. Well, okay, enough. You've had your fun, but come on, there has got to be someone that hasn't yet become so numb and succumb. So, yeah, again, that sort of tedious, so-called boring. I don't really think it is, but I understand the interpretation of it. I think I understand the idea that there has to be something more. But I think if you turn it around, you see that there's an awful lot that you're missing by just thinking everything's boring. I don't know if you've ever uh, well, you might have been one, you might still be one, or you might know one. It's often teenagers, but sometimes just any age. This is boring. This is boring. That's boring. You're boring. That book's boring. Every story's boring. I work with, my real job is LTL Tutoring Central, a private tutoring service, and I work with all ages, but I have a lot of young people and teenagers and young adults. And uh, it would not matter what book you gave them, it would be boring, boring, boring. So I think if you look a little harder, there's more there. You don't have to become numb and succumb. And goddamn, I'm so tired of pretending, of wishing I was ending, when all I'm really doing is trying to hide and keep it inside and fill it with lies. So again, that push-pull, that idea of he's really tired of pretending that he wants to die, that I think that's maybe what it means. It wants to end it all, but what he really is doing is hiding and lying to himself and maybe to others as well. And yeah, I think I missed that spider. I see him there. I think I'd have to go catch him later. Open my eyes, maybe I wish I could try. Pleading and needing and bleeding and breeding and feeding, exceeding, where is everybody? Okay, so we're just repeating here. Denying and crying and dying, where is everybody? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to back up because those lyrics are similar or the same to before. Excellent, really good. I could be well off track. You can let me know what you think of the song, but that's sort of where I was going, even while listening to it, because I did catch a lot of the lyrics during the song. They were fairly clear this time. Uh, in some songs, the instrumentation is too loud for me, at least, and overwhelms the vocals. I can't always hear them. But yeah, I love the vocals here, love the instrumentation, love the lyrics too, and that's where I'm going for now, anyways. Again, there's multiple things happening in here. Oops, sorry, banging my mic, but yeah, really fantastic. I've enjoyed every track so far. All right. If you did too, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check in the description for a link to Nine Inch Nails channel so you can go there and subscribe and like and support the artist, and also for ways to bump up your request if you want it a lot quicker than on the regular list. And don't forget to subscribe here if you have already. Thank you very much. Apart from that, keep listening, keep having fun. It is Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Bye bye for now.